Tyler!
Hi, I'm Zach Tellender, and I'm the proud owner of the Broken Heart Gym. Here at Broken Heart Gym, we pride ourselves on our community of broken-hearted gym bros. And now I'm extremely excited to announce our new female commission program. Thinking of dumping him or friendzoning him? Just give us his email before you become the subject of a viral gym bro motivation video for a chance to get some cold hard cash in those cold dead hands.
Some say that the friend zone doesn't exist. Some say that it's just a way for men to pretend that they wanted to be friends with a woman when in fact they just wanted to use her for sex. And then on the other side, you hear men who spent a lot of time with a woman, and maybe there wasn't even that much attraction in the beginning, but over time he got to know her personality, and that made her seem truly beautiful to him. Sex wasn't even top of the priority list. He saw something in her that he didn't expect to see, and now he genuinely wants the best for her. But she doesn't like him like that, and while he accepts her decision, he can't just switch his feelings off, and now he feels conflicted that he has to live against what his heart is telling him. It's messy, and I don't want to minimize the messiness of it with unnuanced rhetoric. But there's a way to escape all that, and in this video I'll tell you how. Why do men get into this mess in the first place? Many men were and are told that they need to hide their intentions. They might have grown up in a home where expressing what they thought and felt was punished. Maybe they were raised in a way that they were showed that love had to be earned by positive behavior and performance. Maybe as teenagers they had negative experiences of being open and honest about their feelings that got them hurt and ridiculed by women. Maybe they really resonated with the story of movies of the nerd who the girl doesn't even see, but he finally gets her. For whatever the reason, they internalized the belief that it's better that I don't show my true intentions. So they concentrate on trying to be good boys and hoping that someone would like them for it. Such a strategy might have helped them all the way through their childhood, but it's not what a woman wants from a man. Pretending to be the metaphorical teddy bear seems to work to some extent until that metaphorical teddy bear gets a boner. That's not part of the script. That's not the kind of friendship that she signed up for. When women say things like, they love you like a brother, it does have the positive aspect that she feels safe and comfortable with you, but it also means that the thought of being intimate with you is as disgusting to her as incest. I was looking for a good movie example to use for this, but there were so many that I was spoiled for choice. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of movies in which we see the story of a nerd who the girl doesn't even notice at first, but later she falls in love with him as she gets to know him. And while this can happen, it's rare. And the guys who want this to happen to them are typically the type of guys who never get that attraction from women in the beginning. In order to form a romantic relationship with a woman, you need to have both exciting and comfortable traits. You can't be only exciting and arousing so that she fears constantly that she'll never be able to hold on to you, and you can't be only comfortable so that she never even sees you as a sexual being. If you don't have both of these categories of traits, and if you don't get attention from women from the outset in general, then there's virtually no chance that a specific woman will feel this attraction to you. And while it's possible for a woman to not see something about you at first that she later discovers, she can't see something that no one else ever sees. I've said it before, but the more women like you, the more women like you. And conversely, if no woman likes you in general in a romantic way, then it's unlikely that a particular woman will like you in a romantic way. This is why a man has the responsibility to be the best version of himself. If you aren't putting at least a moderate amount of effort into each area of your life, like health, fitness, hobbies, passions, career, business, then unless you're one of the very few guys who won the genetic lottery, you're unlikely to be getting attention from women. But if you are doing all that, it's really important to make a move early. So many men get really strong feelings from a romance that's only going on inside their head. They're assigning meaning to things that mean something else entirely to the girl that they're spending time with. So for the safety of your own emotions, speak up sooner rather than later, because it's easier to think, okay, never mind, on to the next one, when it's just a little crush, than when your entire world and most of your thoughts revolve around her. And she wouldn't want the guy whose entire world revolves around her anyway. For more information on this, see my video, Why You Will Lose the Girl You Really Want. Furthermore, it's the guy who speaks up early and is open with his intentions who is seen as more honest and brave. Remember those excitement traits I mentioned? Bravery is one of them. And on the flip side, do you know what women find creepy? Men who don't behave as they expect men to behave. So if you're hiding your true intentions, it can feel like something is really off. Your words and actions don't feel authentic, and that can scare many women away. Imagine this scene. One day, on your way to work, you go to your favorite coffee place. Then you see someone working there that you've never seen before. She's really pretty. You go to place your order, and as you do so, she makes eye contact with you and smiles with genuine kindness and joy. You've never seen someone like this before who had so much joy at work. And you start to imagine how much joy she would have in her free time when she's doing something she loves. When your drink is ready, she hands it to you, and your hands gently touch, and you get a whiff of her perfume. This girl is perfect, you think to yourself. You decide you need to get to know her, so you make a special effort to go in every day. She always says hi to you, and sometimes you chat to each other about each other's day. Over a few weeks, you get to know each other better. Her name is Becky, and it turns out that she's just moved to your town and is currently single. You decide that you have to make your move, but you just need to find the right moment. One day, it's a little busy, so you concluded that it's not quite the right time to say something just yet. As you sat down drinking your coffee, a guy walks in. He's on his phone, but he interrupts his call to place his order, and then he sees Becky. "I'll call you back," he said. As he's collecting his order, you hear him speak to Becky. "Hey, I know you're at work right now, but I just had to hang up and tell you you're really pretty. I'd love to take you out sometime and get to know you. Here's my card." And with that, he hands over a business card and leaves. You see Becky looking at the card and smiling. The next time you go in and talk to her, she tells you that she's really excited for a date she's going on this weekend. "Oh, really? That's nice," is all you can say to her. Over the next few weeks, she and this new guy John go on a few more dates. One day, she drops the news on you. "So, guess what? That guy I've been seeing? He's now my boyfriend." "Oh, congratulations. He's a lucky guy," you say while faking a smile. So while you're in your head and afraid to say anything to this woman who makes your heart leap every time you see her, the guy who just randomly saw her, didn't know much about her at all, but thought she was kind of cute and is brave enough to say so, is going to stand a much better chance of being able to date her than you. So if you meet a girl and you're attracted to her, say so. Don't hide your true feelings. That is dishonest, even if you're doing it from good intentions and a misunderstanding of what she would appreciate. It's still dishonest to not speak up when you want to. And then you can decide what to do next based on her response. If she has a boyfriend, if she's not interested in you in that way, then that door is closed and it's a waste of time and energy and life to wish it was any different. But at least you know that you did your part. But sometimes the lack of authenticity isn't only on the part of the man. There are some women who keep some guys around for material and emotional support while they date and sleep with men who excite them. If you were being put into this former category, I would highly advise you to refuse the assignment. It is absolutely fine to say, "I don't think we should spend much time together," or "I have enough friends." You don't need this particular person in your life. Your life will carry on just fine without her. As I have a lot of women subscribers, I'm sure someone will ask, can women be in the friend zone with a man that they like who doesn't like them back? Yes, I believe so. Can men fall in love with women who aren't their preferred type? Yes, it happens all the time. But there would have been something about that person that they were sexually attracted to. But if there was no sexual attraction, it's going nowhere. And I would say the advice around working on yourself to become more attractive also applies to women. But maybe even more weighted on the health, fitness and beauty aspect, as men and women tend to have different things that they value in their partners. While there are all sorts of outliers among men, if you showed a group of men photographs of 100 women and asked them to rank them, there would be a lot of consistency in what they find sexually attractive. I've known many girls who would probably be just average in looks, but because they put in consistent time and effort into their physical fitness, they became really, really head-turningly hot. I've made content on how to be healthy and in good shape without a huge time investment in the gym, but it might require a big change in habits and patterns of thinking the rest of the time. I make self-improvement content for men. I know there's often a lot of emotional reaction to the idea that women can make themselves more attractive to the opposite sex, just like men can. So I'll just leave that there and you can do with that knowledge what you will. Trying to win a girl over from a position of friendship is like trying to learn to jump a little higher when your target is the moon. You might double your distance, but you'll still be out of reach. A woman who wants you with genuine desire will put you there herself. The belief that you have to earn love by being a good boy is false. With a woman who chooses you, it's easy. Such a woman wants the relationship to happen as much, often more than you do. For a woman who doesn't choose you, though, it's impossible to overcome her reluctance. So be honest, be direct, and don't invest your emotional energy on women who don't like you like that. You escape the friend zone simply by refusing to be there.